LeBlanc the Deceiver.
The best lies are beautiful.
Okay, okay.
Places to go.
I've seen you do 15 plus damage. Wow, we're getting, this is like the second time, third time we sort of like has her similar level up effect on the like the damage dealt. The art is really pretty though. It'll be interesting to see what her level up ability is. It's like, hey, I do damage. Yo, I do damage too on my level up. Hey, Shyvana, babe.
I've been
Bloody business. Oh, baby. Strikes an enemy. So that will just help more with the level up. Seems to be like very similar. But again, we'll see with the level up. My girl! That's so pretty! Okay. Yes. Yes. Quick attack 6-3. Each time I see you deal 15 plus damage, create a mirror image in hand. Reduce by 1 cost instead. Okay. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. Harrowing. Harrowing? Harrowing. Like,
what secrets do you bring me?
Reputation, strongest ally. I love that art too, it's really cool. Yeah, see, you can like make multiple of them, you know? Like, there you go. Boom.
Right where I
Boom. Seems to be a lot of that in this set. So you like, you get it more, you get the boost again. Mirror.
Smoking.
That's my favorite art. That's my favorite art so far. Like, I'm happy that we are getting some more aggro, like in general, as someone who's like aggro. And those are basically free. So like, look at all those overwhelms that you get. Again, harrowing! Gosh darn it! It's gonna be kind of harrowing. Alright, let's get into the cards themselves. First off, we have LeBlanc herself, quick attack, 3 cost, 5-2. And level up, I've seen 15 plus damage. She is a quick attack, and of course, the 5 attack is very good. But I feel like you're probably gonna go and want to run some counters to this because that 2 defense is gonna be an easy target of Mystic Shot. Overall, you know, like it's not bad. The level ability of quick attack, each time I see you deal 15 plus damage, which as I said in the trailer, this is definitely seems to be an ongoing champion level up ability. Create a mirror image in my hand. If you already have one, reduce its cost by 1 instead. So mirror image down below, which again, probably my favorite art of all these. It just looks really freaking cool. It's a slow 2 cost, summon an ephemeral copy of an ally with 5 plus power. So this could go and be the LeBlanc as we saw in the trailer for only a 2 cost with that overwhelm. Now, as far as her abilities goes, it's pretty cool, especially with her art. It seems like they're taking LeBlanc in a slightly different direction than in the main League of Legends timeline, because in the main League of Legends timeline, she's sort of like Deceiver. She dresses up sort of like a magician's assistant when she's the actual magician and sort of like the puppet master of so many people in Noxus, whereas within these art, especially like her full art, it looks like she's more so in front of a array of people, like a Renaissance painting, and sort of just like leading on it more in the forefront, which is, again, it's not bad or good, it's different than the main League of Legends timeline from what I understand of her lore. The signature spell is LeBlanc Sigil of Malice, 4 cost, reputation, I cost 1. So we do get some more reputation in Noxus here. Deal 2 to anything and create a LeBlanc in hand. So the fact that I could deal 2 to anything is pretty versatile, especially I would probably only see it use it as a reputation, and of course it being fast, so it's basically like a 1 cost Mystic Shot if you're able to go and get that. So again, probably wouldn't use it as 4, but I mean, you're probably not gonna be running it outside of having another LeBlanc in hand anyways. Next off, probably my second favorite art, Black Rose Spy. Reputation, when I'm summoned, transfer me into an exact copy of the strongest ally that struck this round. Again, in the trailer, we do see that as LeBlanc, so you could go and transform into that. By itself, it is just a 3/2 cost, so if you need to put something down on round 2, you will be able to do with the vanilla black rose spy, but most likely this is going to be a little bit later game, and or even on perhaps a turn 4, because you do technically have the 5 power LeBlanc. Thorn of the Rose. It is a 3-cost 5/1, which is really interesting stat line. I can definitely see a Twisted Fates her just being put down on just like red carding it, and it's like bye-bye. But when I'm summoned, create a Guile in hand. Now Guile is a 1-cost slow stun an enemy, so maybe you're gonna even see this within maybe a Yasuo deck. I don't know, Yasuo is pretty dead, but you know, you can always see it. Especially within the Noxus stun ability as well, that you could go and maybe put this even with a swing deck, who knows. Thorn of the Rose is a 5/1. The art I've seen some a little bit controversy on Twitter with being the first female Minotaur in the Runeterra universe, just when you compare her to the male Minotaurs, which I completely understand. She's definitely like a sexier type of Minotaur. But I also did see on Twitter that we are going to get other female Minotaurs that are a little bit more different looking as well. Like maybe she's like half Minotaur, half human. That would probably make a little bit more sense with the way she does look. So I find it interesting, but we'll just gonna see how it goes later on. 3-cost Mimic is a burst spell. Reputation, I cost 1. Okay, pick a spell in play or in hand and create a fleeting copy of it in hand. So this is a spell in play or in hand. So I'm guessing by in play they mean on the stack, is what I'm assuming, unless we're getting like like trap cards, like set spells. But I assume that does mean like just on the stack. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I feel like this could be good, especially with it being able to cost 1, and then you could go and mirror image again, and that will go and create even more for really low cost, especially like getting these huge boards centered. Next is the 4-cost Whispered Words. Burst, Reputation, I cost 2, draw 2. Okay, it's pretty central. Again, this will work good if you're also running Twisted Fate, because that's a burst, draw 2, and we didn't really have a lot of cheaper bursts on draw. Usually it was just the 4-cost, draw 2, toss 2. And being able to use this as a late game finisher for your Twisted Fate, if you're going to do like Twisted Fate LeBlanc, I can find that being very interesting. Next is the 4-cost Bloody Business. An ally with 5+ power strikes an enemy. So this is going to be just more on her like LeBlanc's level up damage. So he go and deal 15 damage again, inciting the mirror image that you could go and play more and more and get even more LeBlancs on board. You do need to keep in mind board clear that your opponent may have. Not maybe commit too much unless they're out of mana with this particular deck, but again, I am going to be interested in like trying out with like a Daria's Harrowing, because that was where I started in Runeterra, as well as maybe trying out in like an Ash Noxus deck. I feel like some of these cards could go really well with that. But tell me what your favorite card was from here. I gotta go with, oh gosh, I feel like Black Rose Spy, just because of how versatile it is. I feel like it's very interesting, and I even sort of want to play with some Vladimir decks, because like no one plays Vladimir. I love Vladimir. He's not very good, but I still love him, so we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to be having a Twitch stream on the release March 3rd, when the game is live in Pizza Severe cosplay, with a lot of Severe decks, a lot of Lysandra decks. Feel free to submit them in my Discord down below for what we're going to play. So if you want to see me in cosplay on the 3rd, playing the new set, definitely check out my link, twitch.tv/wondermellow, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!